Hi, hello, and welcome again to another episode of Natural Juan. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is another unscripted video, meaning I'm probably going to screw up a lot. So, anyway, today I'm going to start my, how shall we say it, series of solo game videos. It's like, I know it sounds stupid, but it's my idea of one-man critical role, I guess. But yeah, I'll be focusing more on horror, and this will be the kind of games I'll probably be playing for quite a while. So anyway, if you like my content so far, please feel free to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell for notifications. And I'm going to start now. This will be session 1 for my Mutants and Masterminds 3rd edition campaign, Experimental Assets. So if you want to ask just what kind of game I'm playing, well, I was inspired by survival horror games like Little Nightmares, and there's this other one that I don't exactly remember, but it involves a child protagonist and he's moving through a dystopian world, and I don't know, there's lots of monsters in it, but the idea here is that okay, so another inspiration for this is the Ben 10 cartoon. I did like the aliens and superheroes ideas, so the idea here is, what if you could become any kind of superhero? Like, you could be anyone. You could be Superman, The Flash, Batman, or Wonder Woman for just 20 minutes. Now, that might seem kind of short, but if you could have like the strength of Superman for just 10 minutes, I bet you could already do a lot of things. If you had the speed of the Flash for just 10 seconds, I bet you can do a lot of things. So yeah, that's the idea here. So you have yourself a superhero, a child superhero, who only has a limited amount of time to be a superhero, but he can become just about any kind of superhero. So anyway, with that, and I'll also add, this campaign will also be adding elements from DC Adventures, the Mutants and Masterminds version of DC Heroes. It's actually pretty cool. A lot of people said that it's actually one of the best adaptations of DC Comics superheroes, but it's up to you. I'm going to try to include them in this game. I hope that DC Comics doesn't sue me over this, but yeah, I'm gonna start out in a scenario that's completely unrelated to DC Comics. So let's dive in. So first, I'm gonna start with creating our character. So how do you create a character for Mutants and Masterminds? Well, it's all shown right here in the book, Secret Origins, so hero design. So first, let's come up with a hero concept. Like I said, I wanted to create a hero that's like Ben 10, a child hero. So what will he have? Let's start with hero archetypes. He'll be like Ben 10. He can be a normal child, but then he can become just about any kind of superhero. So I won't be using the archetypes here because obviously he can probably use any one of them. So let's start with ability ranks. So as you can see here, here's the ability ranks. -2 is child. So let's go with that. Yeah, he is a child anyway, so yeah, let's do that. So -2. Man, these are really low, but don't worry, once we get started, you'll get what I'm talking about. So first, yeah, now we got a hero concept, and then we go with power level and power points. Suffice to say, since he can become anything, let's put his power points at 10. His power level, I mean, and his power points at 150. And then, because that's the average power for a superhero. Well, an ordinary human is usually... Wait, let me show you what the civilians are like here. So in the game mastering section, civilians. So your basic civilian has 5 power points, but your average superhero has 150. See? Okay, we filled out abilities already, which isn't a lot. So, there we go. We're gonna call him, for now, Asset Sigma. He has no idea who he is, and he is a runaway experiment. And the player is Natural Juan. Okay, let's see what else we can fill out here. Now let's choose his skills. What kind of skills will he have? PowerPoints. See, there we go. When it comes to PowerPoints, 10 is equal to 150. We will start at 10. Now let's see the skills. Why can't I see the skills? Oh yeah, we just need to look through here. Man. Sorry if I'm kinda slow. So let's go with skills. So what will our character have? So he's a child mainly, so probably won't be having a lot. So the best one is, I can say he probably has, say, 2 to deception and 2 to stealth. And since in this game, skill point is equal to... Since when you put a power point in skills, it's doubled, so it should be +4. And then, next, what else? Advantages. What kind of advantages will our character have? Advantage. Let's see. Well, being a child, he'll probably have evasion, being small and all. Let's also give him some improved initiative so that he can avoid certain problems. That's a +4 to his initiative. Take note of that. Avoid area effects. So that's evasion. Next is uncanny dodge. Yeah, I can use something like that. And we're going to need 3 more. There we go. We can have beginner's luck. And luck 2. We have 2 points of luck. Okay, after selecting advantages, we'll have powers. Power effects. Shrinking. Since he's small, that's what. Okay. So he has child form, shrinking, permanent, one. That means he'll also get a -1 penalty to his strength. So it'll be a 3. I really hope his stealth abilities will help him in the end, don't you? Okay, next. We have his powers. We got everything. Advantages, powers, gadgets, actions round. Okay, mastering. Basics. And complications. Examples of complications. Let's see what we can use as complications. Well, he is just a child, so maybe his complications can be doing good. But his weakness is just a child. And we'll set all his attacks to 0. All his defenses, I mean, to 0. And his only attack is unarmed. He's got an initiative of 4. Like, see, the improved initiative gives him +4 to his initiative, but his agility is -2. So that gives us 2. His to hit. He's got a low fighting score, so it's -2. And his attack is -3. Those are sad stats, I know, but take note. This is going, once he changes, he can be really powerful if he wants to be. It's okay. Let's see what else. Details. Okay, we've got his power points down. We've got his starting power points available. Okay. So he's male. He's like 12. He's got a height of, I don't know, 310. a weight of 65 pounds. He's starving. His eyes are brown and his hair is black. Okay, so he's ready. So he's got 4 in skills, 5 in defenses. He's got 6 there, 2 to powers, and plus 32 to abilities, because all of it is -2, remember? It's okay. 10, 17. Total of 17 points out of 150. So he's not much. But this, okay, so I might as well explain before we move on to the game mastering the game mastering part of this demo. Is I will be using the Game Master's Kit. So this is how this works. So this is, by the way, Mutants and Masterminds Game Master's Kit. It allows you to generate a superhero on the fly, and this is exactly what I'm going to use to allow my character, to allow Asset Sigma to be able to change into so many types of superheroes. So you just roll a d20, and like for example, it lands on battle suit. Then you roll again to determine what kind of what he is. Like if it's a genius, he'll be like Tony Stark, Iron Man. If it's military, he can be like War Machine. Accidental, like he's completely unaware of his abilities, so on and so forth. And yeah, exactly like that. He doesn't really have a lot. He's not really. Oh yeah, he can become just about any kind of superhero listed here, but he can only maintain that for a set amount of time. So yeah, it will be recorded here in a second table, and after the time allotted is over, he changes back to his child self. So okay, that's our character. Remember, this is what I will be using. Now let's move on to the game mastering part of this game. This video. So here, I will be using GM Apprentice. I will be using their framework sheet for their adventure guide. I demoed this in a previous video, so you're going to find out how all this works. I'm going to try to explain it again. So let's open this adventure guide here. So let's choose a core. So the thing is, he just wants to survive, just wants to escape. So to survive the night, escape the experimental assets facility. What is the big question? Can Asset Sigma escape the facility with his life? Now, the doom here is The doom here is the facility itself. The cast, or the villainess, is a doctor named Dr. Chen. Her plan is to capture and wait, not the plan, the goal. Her goal is to capture and enslave Asset Sigma. Her plan is to use the facility to contain Asset Sigma. The first problem here, of course, are the guards. Their goal is to help Dr. Chen capture Asset Sigma. Their plan is to use weapons to capture Asset Sigma. And we just write here guards. Problem 2. Wait, let's take a look at the problems first so we get a better idea. Oh, okay. Okay then. We'll just swap these out because we can automatically consider them as members, like they are all part of Dr. Chen's plan anyway, so they can be part of Dr. Chen. So okay, we can just make problem 1 the beast. Asset 0. Asset 0, whose goal is to kill everyone in the facility and escape. His plan is to kill everyone in sight and escape the facility. The members are simply Asset 0. The next problem is graveyard. Experimental. Asset facility AI. Its goal is to contain all experimental assets. Suppose it's glitched and it also wants to kill all humans. Its plan is to capture and contain all experimental assets. Kill all humans. The cast, of course, is let's just use that for now. Experimental Asset Facility AI. Can't think of a name right now. Problem 3 is corruption. This is just a personal thing for asset Sigma. So it's essentially amnesia for asset Sigma, because he doesn't know who he is. He doesn't remember. Keep asset Sigma's past secret. Its plan is to keep the past shrouded in mystery. So, person here is just asset Sigma. So the little questions here is, who is asset Sigma? How did he become an experimental asset? What does Dr. Chen really plan to do with him? Who is Dr. Chen? What is the purpose of the facility he is in? So yeah, now we have our framework sheet ready, and maybe next time I can start running this game along with the horror deck for GM Apprentice. So if you enjoyed that, please like and share, and if you want more content like this, please feel free to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell for notifications. I'll be seeing you guys next time.